Looking pretty good. Okay, we're good. Okay, guys, so we're finally back to Pathologic 2. Now, before we get started here, I did want to mention that I have not restarted Pathologic 2, and I don't think I'm going to. What I wanted to do today instead was to try and use their difficulty settings. I figured I would show how this works, because I thought this was actually pretty cool. I took a look at this last time we did a stream, because I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. It's kind of a daunting task, as much as I love this game. It's kind of a daunting task to look at 6, almost 7 full days of progress and go, oh, guess I made a mistake and now I'm stuck in a loop. I'll toss the whole thing out and repeat all of it. You know, because I mean, each one of these live streams goes for usually about 2 hours. Each game lasts about 2 hours. So that's like 12, 14 hours of playthrough. You're just wrapping up and tossing out. So, difficulty. So I took a look at this just to see what it was about, and it was pretty kind of cool. Yes, I know. It's okay. So they set you standard ones. So you've got Imago, which is the intended difficulty, hard, which is even more difficult, and larvae, which is medium. Or you can mess with it yourself and set it to custom. And then they give you a pretty in-depth description of what exactly each and every one of these things is, and you can make it way harder or way easier either way. You know, you can take your damage and say, oh, I take twice as much damage as normal. Sorry about that. I don't want to do that. But, where was it? I think it was it in... Item, player parameters... I think it was hunger damage. Speed at which a hungry character loses health. If you want to rebalance hunger for your playthrough, we suggest tweaking this parameter before hunger speed. If this is lowered below 70%, a hungry character will regenerate HP faster than losing it during sleep. That would allow one to escape a hunger death loop. However, we do not recommend playing the whole game like this. Better use this option temporarily. So, I'm going to use this one because this is exactly the problem we're stuck in. We've been taking damage over time from the infection, and we are now at a point where we're hungry, and we got stuck because we didn't realize we were going to lose access to all of our food. But we just need to make it through midnight. So I'm going to drop the hunger damage down a bunch. We're just going to give ourselves a chance to recover from this. And we're basically going to try and sleep our way through it. I don't want to abuse it, so I'm going to try not to... I'm basically going to try and treat the game as I did before I went in. So I'm not going to go, oh, well, I know I'm going to recover a bunch of health, so I'm just going to sleep for this amount of time and go off and do other things. I believe my attempt last time was basically we're going to sleep until, like, midnight to try and just recuperate as much health as we can and then make a beeline for the town hall. So we're going to keep doing that, so if I miss anything, it's because I'm trying not to abuse the changes that I've made here. Because I don't want to cheat, necessarily, but I also don't want to throw away 14 hours worth of progress. So, alright, yeah. Let's give this a shot, I think. Harspex's last save here was in Harspex's lair. 3 deaths. I will have to look at my journal and whatnot, because it has been a while since I have looked at this. Ugh. Then again, I would like to say thank you to everybody who... for giving me last week off and whatnot. It's been a challenging it's just been kind of a challenging time recently, really, between the hell I've got going on at work and a little bit worried about money right now. Not in danger of losing my house or anything. It's just I'm getting hit with a lot more expenses than I want. Our AC went out, and so it's going to be like $1,600 to repair that, and our roof needs to be replaced this year, and that's like another $6,200, and it's just a lot of stuff. But that's to worry about for another time. Okay, so my hunger was building up incredibly high. Health was pretty low, which was the problem. Okay, so let's look at some stuff here. I need to remind myself what all I have. Got a bottle of Twirine. I've got... Let's see, boosts immunity, antibiotics, painkiller, and so I've got 3 different antibiotics, 1 Midrel, 1 Zerk, 1 Midrel. So 2 Midrel, really, but these aren't the same value, so they don't heal the same way. Got some herbs on me. I've got 2 lock picks, which I'm mostly using as shivs at this point, more than anything else. Got the Schmouder, which I don't want to use on myself, but I could use it to save someone else who's critical if I need to, which I might have to. Is anybody else actually... Victor's infected, but he's not one of the important ones on the list. Unfortunately, Notkin's already dead. Murky's doing alright. Maria might be in trouble. Capella's doing okay. Sticky, we've improved as best we can. Yeah, so that's alright. Let me look at the thoughts here real fast. Okay. So there's trying to find out what the cure is made from. Aglaya is busy. Now is not the time to see her. Been prophesied all spill rivers of blood. Anna Angel's house. Children tracked a murderer. Says he comes to Friday's yard and pigs fly overhead. Guess I'll have to wait a bit. Look in the town. Right, I wanted to do that. But I don't think I have to do that now, because that's like the main thought, so I can probably do that tomorrow. There's Anna. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with her. Right, and then this whole area is just infected as hell, including this one. Like, it's bad right now. There are 5 infected districts, as opposed to yesterday when there were 3, which are now burned out on the map. Yeah, things are getting worse. Okay, so we're going to sleep, because I have to deal with the exhaustion and the hunger and everything else. So that's going to put us at 1940... 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. Right, and then there was a dream, wasn't there? It didn't tell us much, but it's there. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Sorry, 20, 21, 22, 23. Just want to sleep for the amount I had originally anticipated. Wait. What the hell? Why is my health... I thought we adjusted the difficulty so that it wouldn't do specifically that. They told me that my health was supposed to recover more than I would lose it. Did I not save the change I made? Settings, difficulty, set to custom, hunger speed, hunger damage. If lowered below 70%, hungry character will regenerate HP faster than losing it during sleep. Exhaustion's going down, so we're not taking damage from exhaustion. Spreads to gradually increasing all their thoughts and goals. Stamina, drain when running, thirst, speed, food, and wear. Okay, I don't know. Alright, maybe we're starting over after all, just because I don't really have an option. Because if I just keep dying, then it doesn't make a difference. And apparently doing that change didn't matter, because I still keeled over and died. Okay, we're going to the main menu. We're just going to start over, because... I guess I'm not that bummed. I was trying to see what it would be like, because I was kind of like, whoa, well, that's nice that you can do that. Now I'm going to set it back to what it was. We'll leave the intended one back. Alright, we gotta do a new one. Kind of bummed about that. I was really excited. I was like, ooh, this ought to be cool. We'll see how this works, but if it's just gonna keep killing me, I'm not... then there's no point. So, alright, that idea didn't work, but that's fine. I like this game, and now I can do it better than I did before. Then, hey, I'm not infected now, and I can start doing things more intelligently, and maybe we can go for being without being infected longer.
We're all strong enough to support one another's misfortune.
Soberock, your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt and a second failure. Now, the first one was decent. This is, not for you to judge. It's not our fault you put us into these inhuman conditions. Alright, so if I remember correctly, this is like... yeah, this is the last day. They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. I can imagine what kind of advice you would have given them, or them. And that'll be Clara.
There's a lot of me, not so much of you.
Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down and I'll tell you. Lower, lower now. They're fingers. Why the happy face? How many of you revived? You should be ashamed. People believed in you. Doesn't look that happy, sitting there holding their knees. Okay, how did I... but there was a way out of here. Like, you're supposed to go out and run through the streets and witness the... ah, there he is. Huh. I don't know if I noticed that last time. Did I notice that last... there's like 4 different birds. 4 executors. But only one of them is actually here. And he doesn't seem to be casting a shadow. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid when they're due in the cathedral. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fitting. Then the door opens. Okay. J to open my journal. We'll fix everything. The decision will be made in the cathedral. Except it really, really won't. Day 12, when the horospex ends with a semicolon. M to open the map. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Burned out, 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 burned out. Infected, 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 infected. Yeah, it's all the soot and crap in the air. Firing squad. Aspity. I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? Speak, but please be quick. I won't take long. The town has gone, and to hell with it, but the kin are also gone. Your family is gone. Your father remains unavenged, his path unfollowed. 7 children who entrusted their lives to you are dead. You are the only one left. Do you want to save yourself at least? No. You don't know the whole situation. Not all is lost. The outbreaks will be curbed. No. Heed my advice. You think she loves you? Think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first, talk to him. Barlea Saba, and now I need to go. And there goes Aspity. I really like the opening music to this. This is such a great beginning to this game. The clouds of infection hanging over the city, too. Such a good opening. Those frogs? Locusts? What are those? Oh, they're mice. Rats. I don't know why they're jumping like that, but...
A man like this can't command a regiment. If he wasn't such a wastrel, maybe.
Is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? I want to influence your... we can cure this disease, I know how. Proof? It's not exactly scientific. Our people have a different approach. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Barak. 3 doctors operated in this town. I'm one of them. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have 1 chance. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. No, Barak. If you told me you had 3 tank cars of that panacea and an army of doctors in the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We only had 12 days. That's not enough time.
Don't even bother opening your mouth. I know what you're thinking.
Why have you come? To confirm to you that we have the means to fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? We've already decided everything without you. You've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine? Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Out, now. I know where to get the ingredients for my serum. We can produce it. Hey, you, over there. Seize this man and throw him out. Aglaya, listen to me.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Are you even trying now?
So you insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Perhaps. Alright, let's roll then. Let us imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. All I need to do is not miss my stop. And I'm actually going to take just a moment here because I need to blow my nose and go open my office door because it's going to get very warm in here if I don't have some airflow going through. So as soon as it slows, I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry for the slight delay there. Return to the game. Twilight. Yes, thank you. And dude in the coffin. Dead item shop guy. How'd you get inside this coffin? Me? You were the one in the coffin. Why did you crawl in there? I was hiding. It's one tiny compartment. You're from who? Death? Yes. And people too. It's a bit too early for me to show my face. A bit too early. Then get back inside your hiding place if you like it. Coming home, all I need is to avoid distraction. And then I think it just goes dark. Oh, no, that's right. First this. Off we go. Speak with the executors. Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from. Except when there's a silly mistake like this crash, dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. Who are you? Us kind volunteers who advise you to return to the train car. It will soon leave. What happened here? Ahead or behind? Is there something monstrous ahead? I don't see any danger. Look closer. Ahead is death. Would you like to check? Yes. As you can see, the blood no longer flows in this artery. There's a clot. You're a doctor, aren't you? Do you have medicine with you? What clot? What are those black flakes? How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours too once the beast leaves the tracks. I have a lot of time on my hands then. Bulls are stubborn. The rest of them I don't think I have anything to say, right? Nothing to say, nothing to say, nothing to say. Big ass bull, nothing to say. Okay. It's quite the pair he's got. Are all of you basically just the barrier before I wander into death? So I think that's the trick, right? You can head through here, but as soon as you cross the threshold, you start dying. Yeah, it's just like, death. Huge amounts of infection and immediately drop dead. And we're back. Want to share secrets? You first. I'm worried people won't be so happy to see me in the town. What if they shun me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toll is too small? I could fail to meet my goal. But maybe this is only anxiety. Yes, I can do it. You a preacher? Not really. Your turn now. Be honest and your fate will change. That's how it goes. I'm worried about my father. Do you want to play? I'm game. Dice? What are the stakes? Your fate. You're a funny man. Looks like you got an 8. Let's see. Darkness ahead. I follow the rails into a black cloud. Place is wrong. It's not my home. Who is in the back room? Who the hell are you? Oh, tragedians. Right. I remember this part now. Basically looks like people, but then they turn into other people. Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you death? No, I'm a doctor. What's wrong with you? Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. Alright, wait a bit. Loot. Empty bottle. Soap. Is there not somewhere for me to fill this thing up? There's usually like a sink. We'll take all the stuff. I don't get to keep any of it anyway, but... I don't think. Pretty sure I don't. I guess we'll check. If I start with soap and a couple empty bottles or 35 coins or whatnot, we'll know. That was what? Capella, Maria, and maybe... I don't know who the last one was, and they both turn into him too. Loot. Might have been Sabrov woman. Money, egg, smoke. Yeah, there's no way you start with all this stuff. But it was like 14 hours ago that I last did this, so... I don't seem to be able to bring you water, much as I'd like to. There's nowhere for me to get water. I have empty bottles, which can be filled with water. Unless, can I go outside to do it? Or is that going to make me leave? Well, I guess there's nowhere else for me to go. Okay, we can. Good. And here's this, so we will get water. 3, 4, 5, 6 empty bottles. Back inside the house. And a left, and a left, and a right. And she's gone. Bad dream? Yeah, a dream. I hope it doesn't come true. So you want to meet your dad? Yes. Me too. Why have we stopped? Are we there already? Nope. Not yet. Have to fight a guy and trade hearts. Let Mother Bodo caress your step, Kolbon. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? No, I haven't. Do you have a good heart? Well, it's healthy. We hear earth with our hearts. The heart has a pulse, so does earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs, the language of warmth and cold. Look, Tanger, and listen. Whose words are all around? What does earth say? It says a lot of things. A lot of time passed. You were gone. You forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled, Katanger. Let us see if it's rotten. I haven't forgotten anything. The fight will show whose heart is keen, who hears the unheard words. You will see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. I'll take a look. Punch. 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 Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. Stamina. Yes, when stamina's low, the attacks are weaker. I know. Block enemy attacks. Ow. Not all attacks can be blocked. Well, thanks for that. And block to get my stamina back, and then keep punching him. Spill his blood. Okay, let us trade hearts, Kolboon. Let's become kin. What need you have of mine? Isn't it rotten? A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There's no me and you. There's a people, Katong. Mix your flesh with ours. Alright, let it be so. T to exchange hearts. I'll take your nice heart, you take my crappy heart, and we're all good. Thank you, and goodbye. Almost there. Are you relieved? Oh yes, can't wait to get there. Just can't wait. Feels like we're riding in circles. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father. I'm sure he can't wait. Good luck to you too. First time in many years I'm home. Life is in the water. Water in a barrel outside. Take bottle from a cupboard. It all crumbles. Okay, are we actually here now? I don't remember.
Dear son,
Yes.
Artemy, I write to you after so many years apart, in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I fear a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful, and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town, but you know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
No, I don't think we're there yet. We're still at the creepy part. I don't remember which way to go. I'll take the soap. Let's see. Summoned back to my hometown by stressing letter from my father, but who's in the back room? Yes, we're still wondering that, aren't we? Okay, something back here, so that's fine. Okay. Ah, yes, they tried to attack me, getting off the train. In which the Harspex finds out his hometown has changed beyond recognition. Yoink, 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 yoink. I'm taking all your shit because you tried to kill me.
The worst is yet to come.
You hit hard for Hunchback, but woo boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. I saw you do it too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. What kind of doggy are you? I'm a watchdog and I watch out for your soul. No wait, I'm a guide dog. I'm gonna guide your soul to its rightful place when you die. My soul? These poor fools need your help first. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam, 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way. It ain't how we do things around here. Yeah, what's the right way then? Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him 3 times max, send him running, and let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you. Jeez. Safer my way. I'll keep that in mind.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
The knife was Kirik, a leather worker. Not gonna cry for him. That guy was nuts. Was this an ambush? How long were they waiting for me? They weren't waiting for you. I think you were an accident. Who was the real target? I don't know, rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. Hope it isn't this town. Ugh. This town's seen enough blood for one day. Well, the executors will want to yammer at me for a bit, which is fine. Nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. How do you know my name? I know everything. Part of the unfortunate job. And what sort of journey is it going to be? It's not pretty. Really? Why? Been bashed on the head several times, and the locals' fists are heavy, and one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too, and the local climate's unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? None. Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days, and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical, too. Wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's your plan? If I'm gonna die, so be it. Aw, fatalism looks cute on you. Better not to make proclamations like that without gritting your teeth. Problem is, your teeth have almost been knocked out, so clenching your jaw is hard. Fatalism's much more fun when you've got options, isn't it? Done with you, piss off. Huh. Persistent, huh? Good. Maybe you'll even survive a day or two this way. I was on my way to talk to your colleague. Mixed you two up, you're sort of similar. Welcome back home, Warden. You've been away a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of Tweer in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. Whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Who was killed? You knew the victim, less than you thought, but more than most. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon, but I personally can't divulge this sort of information. Investigator's privilege. So you're an investigator? Aren't we all? Everyone lies, so you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him, and we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue much? Never? Indeed. Old Isidore Barak is the exemplar of a true doctor and a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? I do. Whatever. That bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Barak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. I know, a few more minutes, your colleague already told me. Well, a little more. I intend to live to 80, no less. We're a long-lived family. You've got less than 2 weeks, Barak. 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist. So use your time well and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I should hurry home, that's true. That's why I returned to town after all. Be quiet. He must not hear your voice. Lean close. He only speaks in lies and wants you dead. I'll be damned. Does everyone want me dead? Do not go home, Barak. Stay clear of home. In town you have some friends yet, do you not? Yes, 3 of them. We were inseparable when we were kids. The town is yours, Barak. May you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood and cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness. Grievous harm will come to me should I tell you more than I can. I'll keep what you said in mind. Okay, so in his letter, father wrote that we will face a difficult trial, or he'd write we, I don't remember. Someone important was murdered tonight. Home sweet home welcomed me with its knives honed. Met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. What was he doing there? Was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father. I should hurry home. And then in the things section, hunger's about half. Thirst is kind of up there. Exhaustion's okay. Health's about half. I'm gonna eat the toast. And drink the water. Okay, look at my map here. Home. Yeah, I'll go home that way. Unless something tells me to go a different route. As I recall, not everybody hates me yet. So they don't attack me on sight until later. She must be offended or ashamed. She's free to go, we told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know, we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory. She has normal human legs, so free to go now. Yet there she stands. You checked her legs? What for? Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a shabnak, and so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death, they refuse to cut a body, and are ashamed of strange things. And who are you? We are the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned to look for the monster. The Olgimskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabarovs, the latter being us. And who might you be, good sir? I'm Isidore Barak, son returned home after 6 years. Oh, send my regards to your father. Most respectable man. He dragged my daughter from beyond the grave, and we almost gave up on her. You tell him that. Tell him that Peter the Nightjar sends his fondest regards. I will. Will you stop hovering over the girl? You won't comfort her. You're only making it worse. Just go. Okay, but she won't talk to me, so that's fine. Stuff. Never too early to start collecting stuff. Alright, so we're in the gut. Tragedian over here we can chat to. At last, a crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Tough luck. Fortunately, unlike you, I'm nowhere near starving. Wrong. You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps homeowning freaks too foolish to see you rummage through their paltry things. Not a bad idea. Actually, I think your act may be delayed after all. You can either buy daily bread or barter for it. There's always burglary, too. Control to concentrate and find your bearings. Yeah, we're going that way. Plus garbage cans. So look at that. What's going on there? That's where the bodies are taken. What bodies? Of today's victims. Accidental victims. What do you mean? The autumn is foul this year. People have gone mad. That's what I mean. I don't understand. So that's the nightmare I had. Can you imagine? Just before I woke up, I told him, be on your way then. Kayala. People don't kill people. What do you want, old man? What are you doing here? What do you mean? I've never seen a dead person before. Have you? Yes, I'm a doctor. Be on your way then, Kayala. Why poke your nose around? Fair enough. Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this. If eyes and ears were switched, what would be right? If noses and mouths were switched, what would be fixed? Just eat less before you go to sleep. You'll stop having nightmares. Yeah, they'll know, and I don't want to damage my rep that early. So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs, otherwise we'd have to drink from the Gorkon. Gorkon water will turn you into livestock, saw with my own eyes. If you lost it, you see the abattoir over there? Guess where all the waste gets dumped. You have no sense of humor, Ten Egg. Who'd drink from the Gorkon? Even blood would be better, so fresh spring water is good news, but I wonder how long it'll last. It used to last for quite a while. Did something change? Fat Vlad used to manage the water bearers. Now it's his son. The father is cruel, but he knows his business. The son is kinder, but useless. He'll certainly mess everything up. Why do you think he's useless? Vlad the younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've even heard rumors he might be digging a well. Shortly false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Indeed, I doubt anyone in this town would be that reckless. And my rep is going up. Charm. I'm not trading you a charm for that. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. More trade goods. Empty bottles for curatives and for water. Buy my bowl. Why would I want a bowl? It's not just any bowl, it brings luck. When the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Can I talk then? Onente, it is known it will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. Hey, Karalda. I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. It's funny logic, like you believe your own tale. Scary day will come if you have a bowl or not. It's not his life, but yours. Take him for 200. It's a good bowl. It'll be useful to you. Don't have a place to keep it. Pay me now, and I'll bring it to your place later. There will come a day when you'll be grateful to me. Go sell it to Big Vlad. He has a lot of money. Plus, I don't have 200. I probably will. I did last time. I'd kind of like to repeat that just on the off chance it's actually worth something. And the Odong moving to my house, pretty sure. Now we're going? Yeah. If you see a man run... Oh, if you see a man, run. Men are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. Why are they so hateful? Looking for murderer. Turning into murderers themselves. This is how a town changes. I'll be cautious. You look like a murderer. Do not delve into the town's flesh in you want to live. Keep to the outskirts. Less people there. Thanks, Worm. Let Mother Bodo keep your footprints warm. There, locked shut. Won't let anyone in. Not that I object. There must be order, and so it was ordered. What are you all waiting for? Me? Our house was locked? Who ordered that? Saburov, of course, the governor. And where did my father go? So you're Barak's son, then? The one who left town so long ago? You missed him by hours. Guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't you have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then, and he waited for you so eagerly. I know, I got here as fast as I could, so where's father? Guess your best wasn't good enough. What do you mean? Old Barak is dead. Dead? Dead. No one knows how. Rumor has it he was murdered. A load of bull. He was like a father to us all. Who would kill him? I don't buy it. Neither do I. The crowd's gone mad like frightened children, so eager to catch anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a Shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. Why an outsider? Who else? I don't know, but I'll find out. Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense, and Saburov, he's only too happy to prey on these rumors. He'll dig his claws deep into this case to flaunt his value, mark my words. Domineering leader, then? Tell me about it. Obviously it isn't murder, but he's given the order to seize anyone who might be even remotely suspicious. If I were you, I wouldn't go to Saburov. Although he did take the key, and you probably want to pay your last respects to your father. He was taken by Saburov's men. Where? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father, you know, a doctor. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed, what a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? Yes, I have friends in town, 3 at least, they'll help me. Do you think they will still remember you? It's been 6 years after all. They do. And that's all I'm gonna get from them. Hey, Sticky. Why are you covered in blood? I fell down the stairs. You're an outsider. I've never seen you before, and I know everyone. I'm from here, kid, but I've been away a while. You look like the old man. You could be his son. I am his son. What I want to know is, why are you covered in blood? Haven't you seen what the streets are like? Whatever, but I'll remember you. Likewise, nice meeting you. I like Sticky. I really do. Sticky, Isidore. And the Journal says, Father's dead, I was too late. Where do I go now? Shabnakadir, clay golem of local legend, steals the shape of a young woman and reached Grigory Filin, aka Redhead. Bad grief. Always goes me doing crazy stunts. Laura Ravel by the river. Reuben's father's student. Alexander Sabarov. Alright, well, Grief's closest, and then Ravel after that. Well, actually, Reuben's closest, isn't he? Kind of. Okay. We'll do Reuben first, and then Bad Grief and Laura. Everyone calm down now. No more mob justice. The fuck do you want? Everything is dealt with over here. No more blood. What is dealt with? The murderers. It wasn't them. And if it was, it's up for the judge to decide. Are you one of the crazies who can't keep their fists in check? I'm Artemy Barak, Isidor's son. I only arrived today. Something happened this night. I'm not sure what exactly myself. Then a rumor spread. A steppe golem had stolen a woman's shape and started to kill. Stone Age idiocy. They beat several steppe girls to death. I wonder if Tweer drives folks insane. Were these the ones who beat the girls to death? They tried. That's all I know. That's all right, though. They'll be taken to the town hall and dealt with now. Wow. Absurdity. How could it happen? How could anyone call themselves human after that? God. Go. Calm down and be on your way. I have nothing to do with any of this. Seriously. People being crazy. Okay. I have water bottles, so I'll go ahead and fill those up. Man, I have a lot of water bottles. And I have even more. And marbles. Ah, man, I want my eyes to stop itching. Something else in the journal? Couldn't suspect of patricide, could they? Of course not. Impossible. Well, not that impossible. Hi. So you're old Barak's son? Yes. Got bad news. Could it get any worse? Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station today is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. Yeah, what else are they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realized murder is no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First they looked for a Shabnakadig and killed several women. Then they went after the steppe creatures, Odongs. They're frightened. They turned to animals. Have there been many victims? Yes, but you are too filled with your own grief now to care. You're wrong. You have nothing to do with it, I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way, but you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There was only one human being on that train, you. Suspect it was just a dream. The townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a K, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. Thank you. Anyway, looking for Reuben. A Shabnakadig always steals the form of a woman, but that's mere illusion, broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs made of bone or clay. It leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves like a smell carried away on the wind. Here's my method. If it doesn't have any brains, that means its head is made of clay. Take it right to the cemetery. Chasing steppe demons, huh? A little seasonal lapse of sanity? You must be an outsider. If you'd lived here as long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops. Sometimes it spits out a horror so unfathomable you spend the whole night sleeping in fits and starts. Clay and bones cultivate a beast. People don't kill other people around here. Only a Shabnak would do that. I'm a local. What is this? Hey, Karalda, I didn't do anything. Kara, you can protect yourself. You shouldn't look either. What do you have here? I brought my bones here. Why? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. Should be more careful with your bones, Basagan. You're acting strange, and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Come to think of it, it isn't. So go ahead and do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. It will not. I believe you, Basagan. Alright, and then Reuben is down... Yeah, he's just inside there. This house here? Yes. Okay. Don't have a lockpick. Don't have a lockpick. Don't have a lockpick. Don't have a lockpick. Could father have been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently? It's possible. Ferrymen are in town. They're waiting for me. The Bachelor. Taking stuff. I can almost buy the bowl. Is there anything else in here for me to loot from? Will hide their eyes when they see me. Yep, and now I'm in trouble. Talk to him in a minute. I just want to finish gathering everything first. Huh. Skull and cage. I don't think I ever came back here the first time through. There's a lot of stuff in this house that I probably missed on my first run. Okay, so I've got a scalpel now, chalk, needle, money, broken ampule, and more money and a needle. Okay, good stuff. Save.
Time is slipping through our fingers. We must act now.
Well, one thing is clear, you're a very, very lucky man, which means you need to take care of yourself. You're so careless, Vorak. It's Artemi Vorak, right? Borak. Artemi Borak. Apologies. Oh, and may I ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? 3. That's what I thought. And who the hell are you, buddy? I'm Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine at your service. But before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? All Boraks are guided by duty. It runs in the family. Well, from this point on, you owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. I don't remember seeing a rescue team. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself old Barak's true son, unlike you. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. What a load of... I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically, but I'm under the impression that in Reuben's mind you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here while Isidore was counting on your help. Is that true? No, it's not. I sense some foul play in your valiant attempt to save me from my best friend. Look, you have my condolences, Vorak, but since we've established that you owe me, let me explain how you'll repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense, and I need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? Borak, how are things going to get tense? Today's tragedy won't be the last. I was blessed with a naturally high intelligence, and my observations indicate that a very deadly visitor has come to this godforsaken town. That's all I can say for now. I don't like you, Bachelor whatever. Allow me to sum it up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet, close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations. I'll be the one handling the situation. Medicum morbo adhibere. How about you just shut up? I'll deal with Reuben myself. No middleman required. Where is he? Gone to carry out my orders. From now on, your Reuben does what I tell him to do. He entered my service of his own accord. I suggest that you do the same. It will help everyone. Stubbornness is my guiding star, second only to my sense of duty. I suggest you put up your high intelligence to good use and get out of my way, Bachelor. Yep, I am now unwelcome here. Let me look up this real quick. The Bachelor. Thoughts? Out-of-town dandy kindly informed me that Stock considers me a patricide. Madness. I guess it's for the best I missed him. Okay, so now, from where I'm at, the guy selling the bull is up there. Ferryman in town waiting for me, and Bad Grief's over that way. Otherwise, it's up to Laura Ravel. These all still need lockpicks, right? Yes, and I don't have them, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now is when shit starts getting... Oh, hi. That scared the crap out of me. Forgot that they were waiting there. So, what is that asshole still in there? The one with the carpet bag? Watch your tongue, boy. Though I do agree with you. But where's Dr. Reuben? We need a doctor. Reuben isn't here, kids. We've got 0 Reubens left in stock. I'm a doctor. What's the issue? There's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolfling were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Go down the railroad to the left. You'll see it. Alright, I'll check it out. You're the man everyone's after, right? You look like the description. Oh, what's the description? You know, big, fat, dangerous with bulgy eyes, a weird leg, a scary mug, and a stupid look on your face. Must be you. Thanks, kid. At least I know what I look like now. Really? Well, whatever. It's good we found you. We need help. What for? We need to hold a trial for a murderer, and we can't do it without you. Hold a trial? You kids play funny games. It's not a game. It's for real. Notkin said if you see him, drag him over. He also said, or else we'll choose the punishment on our own, and it won't end well. Fine, where's the courthouse? Courthouse is a warehouse, the one with little flags. Hurry up, they're starting soon. Okay. Alright, so let me look at my map here. Yeah, I need to go this way. What the hell was that? Right? Okay, I'm gonna take a right and then a left. Go between these buildings over here. Gonna try to avoid main streets a little bit. Ooh, stuff. Maybe? Stuff. I like stuff. Okay, and then we'll hang a left when we get to this house and go around and we can get to my... Wait, I don't need to go home. Yeah, we can hang a right and then a left and follow it to the bull. People lock their windows and hide children when I approach. I'm now hated here. Great. Just what I needed. Okay, to the end of the street and hang a right. There's the bull and the dude. Hi there. I do hand over the bull. Fair enough, can't walk around with the bull after all. Okay. Paid him the money, so now I've got the bull. Okay, so next thing I need to do is go chat with Bad Grief and the kiddos, and then I can take the ferry to Laura Ravel. Yeah, I'm pretty much hated everywhere, I think. Did I already check this one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I think he's a step person, so he's not gonna murder me. How fares your kind, Katanger? Bayarla, how fares your kind? Well, we the Katang must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights, Tanger. You'll always lose no matter who remains standing. How come? Think, Tanger. If they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you kill them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food, or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Don't get into fights, Unente. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then do as you please. Berla, let Mother Bordeaux caress your step. And thank you for the talisman there. Okay, so there's a hunt going on looking for a person with my features. Local urchins need assistance. Have found and are trying a murderer. 3 poisoned patients in a warehouse we used to play when we were kids. Seem to require medical help. Okay. My map here. Alright, I'm getting close. So if he decides he doesn't like me... No, we're okay for now. As long as he doesn't turn around and start chasing me, I'm okay. I know I already checked that one. The dumpster, I mean. Left here. Because this place is confusing. And I think this is the one I want. Bad Grief's right here. Should also check and see what time it is. Don't want to waste the whole day. Take a look. 10 o'clock. Still got time. Grigori's reflection. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there is an underground, a rat's nest, at odds with the law, at odds with good morals. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Just say it out loud, they're thieves. You know my master, he's your friend, and he hasn't changed much since you last saw him. I always loved to live on the edge. Never was a stickler for rules, but he was never truly vile or cruel. And here I thought. He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local czar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be. Play a big wheeler dealer. But that's not who he really is. He's just... Playing pretend? Don't make me laugh. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood started to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men. People who rubbed shoulders with him hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing. How do you even know he has a conscience? I'm his reflection. Who else to know what his heart is worried about? Touching. Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk of how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind. Okay, thanks. That's comforting to know.
For what the devil can't do, send a woman.
Well, look who's entered my humble home. Could that be my pal Artemy the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe? No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. Must have kept him swaddled and coddled, whatever palace he ran off for. Palace? I left for school. Climbing the ladder, then. If only. A little bird told me you're a hard-boiled criminal now. I'll admit, old friend, I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you, I can store you anywhere in the warehouses, and no quail nor nightingale would sing a tune. It was self-defense. Forget it. Tell me this, friend, what's your plan? Do you know about my father's murder? I do. May he rest in peace. He was a decent man. The best sawbones around. Do you honor him? What's the plan, then? Revenge? Or something with a little more finesse? Revenge. Just stay away from Sabarov. I mean it, cub. Man's a hawk. All might makes right, no sense. They'll throw you in jail first, only think months later. I know you're thick skull too. You'd charge in there, shoulders squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away, you hear me? Are you finished? Calm down.
And Vlad stays quiet. Has his finger in the pie, I'm sure.
You run into the old crowd? Stock Reuben? Lara? I've been to Reuben's. He's not home. Gotta say, it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now, and Stock's even worse. Completely ignored my plea for help. You need help? You gone outside recently? It's chaos. As in souls torn limb from limb, everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit. Step golems, some think, but others, they're after your hide, friend. All this going on naturally, my men ran into a mob, barely got out alive. They need a sawbones bad. Your old man's gone, and his star student Stock won't take the job, so... People mistook your men for me, each and every one of them? Let me patch them up. I am a surgeon after all. Are your men still here? Not here. Shiner dropped by and said they're waiting for Death in a hideout. Poor piecework. He's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck in his belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters, I swear, shedding skin and eating each other. I may not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. I'll use this scalpel you just had lying around then. Wonderful. Find anything in his belly he doesn't need, don't toss it. Bring it to me, might be useful. Depends on what I find, might very well keep it myself. Okay, save. Bad grief. Thoughts. One of Grief's boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly, just gotta remember to bring a scalpel. And I need to find the people who still remember me, who will believe me without proof, who can vouch for me. Do I have a scalpel anywhere? Yeah, that's a rusty scalpel. It's not a good scalpel, but I have a scalpel. And you're telling me I can loot. Ooh, I did not hit this last time. All kinds of goodies in there. I totally missed that on my first playthrough, I'm pretty sure. That was really handy. Man, I'm making all sorts of crap easier for myself this time. I love it. Okay. We're leaving. Now, look at my map here. Gotta go help the kiddos, because the local urchins need assistance. And then from there, probably head to Laura's, and then loop down from there to help out Grief's boys. And this guy is the one who I believe owns the shop that'll trade with you no matter what. But it's really expensive. Okay. Look at my map here. Nose itches. More stuff. Building with the flags. There we go. Some of them have been poisoned and a murder trial is going on. I guess. Ugh. Look, see everyone? The doctor's here. Who's sick? You're too late. They died. Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you? 3 kids are dead and no one gives a damn? Not kids, worse. Those were our dogs, Alma, Wolfling, and Duke. Who poisoned them? Somebody evil. Notkin's planning on holding a trial. He wanted you to be there too. Well, at least I made it in time for the trial. Not all is lost. That traitor Lika saw you this morning, by the way. How you got off the train and beat those thugs to a pulp. Who is Lika? He killed Duke, Wolfling, and Alma. Notkin will punish him for that. Don't you need to make sure he's the real culprit first? I'm speaking for experience here. Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you've got a sharp axe, I'm interested. Getting armed and ready? Those items are what I barter for. We need them. And what would you give me for sharp objects? Lock-picking shivs. If you're handy with locks, you can open 3 or 4 doors with one. Brand new. And needles. Good for smaller locks like locker locks. So you trade needles for knives. Strange. Oh, so you aren't a local. We aren't allowed razors. If they catch us, we'll be grounded for a year. Might even get spanked. Nice try with the bullshit. I'm not buying it. Razors aren't the only forbidden sharp objects, so where'd you get all those pins? Did you break into a tailor shop? Sure. Train full of needles derailed outside my window. Happy now? Why do you care? We barter because we don't need pins anymore. We've outgrown them. You're all grown-ups, aren't you? Now listen up, kid. Only butchers are allowed cutting tools in this town. Got it? Are you a butcher? A surgeon. It's like a butcher, but with a sharper knife. Still, what do you got? Because I've got 3s and 4s. I'm definitely trading you for one of those. For 5, you'll give me morphine, which I think I could also use. I'm gonna get a lockpicking shiv and lockpicks from some other locations, so I don't think I want to trade for those just yet. I'm good. I'll do that. How about you? Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made a gift for you to welcome you here. See, it's bread. Please don't frown. It's all we can spare. We need to eat too. There's lots of mouths to feed in here. Thank you. When I get my house back, come visit. I'll return the favor. Sorry it's so stale, and drink the milk fast because it'll go bad soon, but the water's fresh from a ravine. So you kids are all hungry too? Well, yeah, we're on our own here after all. Alright, thanks for the gift, kids. It sure is timely. Apparently I'm out of room. So let's eat the toast. Yeah, my hunger's starting to build. Toast. Toast. Then I can move some stuff around a little bit and make room for the milk. And then they did warn me it would go bad soon, so I'm going to go ahead and drink it. Takes care of almost all of my hunger and most of my thirst. And I'll just drink another thing of water to finish off the thirst. There. Now I'm in good shape.
There once was a man of great humor who found he was dead of a tumor. But he woke up today to his neighbor's dismay, and that of his cow once he took her.
You're here. Good. The trial can begin. Who's the accused, kids? Shouldn't you at least present them to me? Question first. They say you're no son to old Barak. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you kill instead. Is that true? Is what true? That this town is full of gossips and rumor mongers? Yeah, it surely is. Calm down. No need to get defensive. Or are you uncomfortable doing this in front of my soul into halves? Aren't you, cheeky boy? Cheeky or not, this isn't a game. We're talking about something important here. I'm all ears. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Barak wasn't just a doctor to us, he was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you're his son, so you're to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? Only in self-defense? No, killing's never right, never forget that. But do you plan to avenge your father? We're talking about you children, not about me. Good. We now know the kind of man you are. Here ends the trial, you're free to go. So you know me, huh? That was quick. Guess I should talk to you if I'm ever confused.
Should have kept quiet. A bargain's a bargain.
So is revenge bad too? Yes, life finds its own way of punishing the wicked. So you say murder is bad, but it's easy for you to say. You've gave Wolfling a bone, never fed Duke, never met Lika. I'd like to see if you'd changed your tune when you actually encountered the traitor. I bet my soul you'd lose it and snap his neck. You really ought to take better care of that soul. It's fine. I have a half on top of it, after all. You have what? We each have a half besides our own soul. See this gray cat here chasing his own tail? That's Jester. We're always together. I see. So the pet is like the third half of your soul. Indeed. Back to business, though. Why did you mention revenge at all? Here's the deal. You're so full of the milk of human kindness, go and meet Lika for yourself, and if you truly honestly believe a lying, cheating, lowlife like him deserves to go free, let him go free. But if you figure he needs to be taught a lesson, give him this leash. It'll bring him back here, guaranteed. And then what? You'll kill him? Of course not. Didn't you teach us that murder's never right? But we will send him 6 feet under. I don't like the sound of this. I'll hold you to it. We have a deal. Murky says it's by the Gumstone. I know the place. This lad knows hideouts, I guess. I don't know. Should point it out on the map, I would think. Yep. Alright, well, maybe we'll go do that first then. Since I've got the time. And we've also now met Notkin. Soul and Halves want to punish the culprit who poisoned their dogs, but I don't want them to do something they'll regret for the rest of their lives. Yep, okay. Shouldn't be too hard to get to from here. It's just out this way and then hang a left, and then we're practically at the train station as it is. I can kind of take my time with the first day. Like, time still passes, but it passes pretty slowly, it feels like. It's only 10:30, and I don't feel like I've been playing... I feel like I've been playing for kind of a while. trying to remember everything I need to. I have 4 needles. I think I also needed a cloak. And I needed a thimble. I think. If I can get those things, then that's enough to open up. Once I get to my hideout, workshop, whatever, then I can use those objects to increase my inventory again, which I would really like. Having those extra 2 pocket spaces is absolutely fantastic. Okay, where the hell am I? Too far. That way, right over there. I have picked a different option there. I remember my conversation last time I kind of was like, well, maybe in certain instances murder's okay. Like in self-defense or something like that, but I'm kind of deciding that gray areas are not something I need to be taking when you're trying to teach children about stuff like this. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I'm here. So, where's Lika? I mean, this is the place, but I don't see the kid. Huh. Well, maybe I need to come back later? I don't know. Because right now I see absolutely nothing. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm just wasting time at this point. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, I'm going to take one more pass with this turned on, because it should reveal them if they're tucked away somewhere, but I don't see them anywhere. Yep, I got no idea. I'm leaving. That's just wasting time. Okay, so we're going to go back to the tracks over here, follow that through, and we'll take the ferry up to Laura's place. Laura does a pretty good job of taking care of me. She like gives me some food, has me rest for a while. Then I can go down south to Bad Grief's guys, help them out. And then who knows? At some point I think I do actually have to go to Sabarov. He throws me in prison for a day, and then I wake up the following day to keep going about my business, but... I don't think the infection begins in earnest until day 3? Might be day 2. I can't remember. Safety pins. More water bottles. Both good. Lots of people giving me food today, which is nice too. Yes, I know. And the tree with the roots, though I don't have any blood to give you, or I would water the roots. Being hunted, you'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. Weapons that no one carries firearms. It's a peaceful town. Peaceful my ass. And it just so happens that I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free for a reasonable price, though. Where'd you get it? Storekeeper has his way of finding curios. He orders them from the big world to be delivered by train on Big Vlad's behalf. What's your price? 3,000. Don't have that kind of money. I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business. Okay. Can I at least take a look? So it's not in great shape either, but it's something to keep in mind. I'm probably not going to buy it from him. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the Gullet and the Guzzle, the tributaries of the Gorka and Arkine River, but it will cost you fingernails. There's no other way. What about toenails? I've heard this joke too many times. It was never funny. Sure, sorry. I see. Gorkon's kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not to walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return. I see. Up to Laura. Find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead tired, they say. I wonder what it means. Means you need some sleep. But woe is me, for I've no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low tragedian, now unwelcome here in his hometown. Is there no bunkhouse for the needy homeless in the town? Who knows, but you, Barak, are no mere tramp. Heroes such as you won't be let in. Sleep when I dead, I guess. Go home, Barak. Repose will do you some good. But should you find another's cot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Thanks, and you too. Okay, I'm actually going to talk to her real fast. I'm going to speed through these options. Actually, you know what? I can hide this. Because she's not wearing much. So for now, you get to look at my ugly mug while I'm talking to her. Stand still, Yargachin. Can you hear it? Some sort of grumbling or groaning. I do. Come closer, stand in front of me, and wait. Wait for what? The earth is breathing. Listen to it. Stand still and listen. The earth, our mother Bodo, is in pain. Sobolan Yadaral. Reveal her vein, and she will reward you. Embrace you. Return your mother's embrace. I'm listening. Yamar Berak Yagachin, he who knows how to dissect people can dissect earth. Saint Tadaim Shen, now partake of my blood, let my blood feed the earth. What for? Everyone knows how it works. You quench earth's thirst with blood, you reap its harvest. Try it. Yamar Berke Basagan Bai. Do I not have blood? Did she not just give me blood? No, she gave me water bottles. Okay. Okay. Watch the herbs grow, listen to them sing, you'll find them by the song, by the sound. Mother Bodo reveals herself to the generous. Come back tomorrow, Kayala. Feed her more blood, reap more herbs. Bearte Basagan. Oh, and then she dropped... Got it. One thing of blood as loot. Okay, so we'll just pick that up. And then pour blood. And now collect. There we go. Collect. Collect. I think it's just those three. And if I check my inventory now, one. I must have dropped those other two herbs. Yep, sure did. Because I am rapidly running out of space. Okay, let's put the broken ampule down there. We can move that over there. We can move the immunity booster up there. Move that down there. Have to start getting creative with how all this stuff's organized. If I put that up there and that up there, and then move these down here, then I can grab both of those. Okay, my inventory is now 100% full. I will put this back to the appropriate scene. And we ought to be good. Steak. Okay, trade. You have soap. I don't want soap. I already talked to him. So, it's into Laura's.
$100 years? No. No, too much. 40? No. Not nearly enough.
How long has it been? 7 years? Less. It's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. Why are you giving me that look? You smell like blood. Everyone does. Trust me, I'm a surgeon. We share the same pain now. Siblings and suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers. Now they're both gone. Yours killed this morning, mine this past spring after the battle at the fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I'm sorry, I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. Must have been killed in action then? Forget it, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you back? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago, a disturbing letter where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. And what will you do now? I don't know. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? Fair enough. I'm on my last legs. Hear the earth grumble, find the source, stand still. If I don't find a place to hit the cot, I'll become dead tired, perhaps literally. Laura's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy to see me as I hoped. Still, I can stay at her place. Okay, now I need to look at my inventory here. How am I doing on stuff? Hunger, I'm actually doing okay. It's everything else I'm need to worry about a little bit. So, sleep. Sleep for like 2 hours. Probably have a dream. Ah, 3 guys I killed. My name was Jacob Stirk, worked in shipping, 2 marriages, both happy, brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed with my own knife, no less. I'm sorry. I was called Kirik. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station, so we lay him in ambush. The train came, a man got off. Get him, boys, I cried. That was stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off. I'm sorry. They called me Bertie, short for Bertrand, and that's one of the kinder nicknames. Bertie was fine, a name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't rightly know what I was doing there. Figure I just went along with the herd. I'm sorry, Bertrand. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. Suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fates yet, or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. Serves him right, I won't cry. If only I could fix it. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time, and when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him, that's your fate. He asked us once more. So we let him try once more, but with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again then? I don't remember, and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Barak. It's immutable. He's permanently crippled? I wonder how. That's actually something I could use an answer on. Oh, yeah, okay. 3 to take out a melee weapon. See, you're a man of fate, Barak. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus? But what's my fate? Told you already, Barak, it's not pretty. You will spill blood, just let it go, Ripper. Don't be so bullheaded. Just because you have a hammer doesn't mean every problem's a nail. I have a hammer, then you... I'm not a Ripper. Anyway, I know that when you die in this game... Whoa, god damn it. I know that when you die in this game, you come back and they basically allude to the fact that when you return to life, it's harder. But I don't actually know if it's harder or if it's just their way of being like almost a story thing. Because like the impositions Mark was making were things like, you can go back to living, but you can never be embraced again. Well, I don't really know what that does. I don't know if there's actually an in-game conflict, or if you just suffer the consequences and everything's the same. Wake up, Cub. There's someone upstairs. A thief must have gotten in. Or someone worse. Cub? So, Gravel, you've remembered our old friendship. Something's fumbling around. I hear it. What if it's the thing that killed Isidore? What if the soil spat out a Shabnak after all? I'll look around, just stay calm. Yeah, it's not a Shabnak. I believe it's the Changeling. Yep.
There's more of me to love. Like 2 or 3 of me.
Got any idea where she keeps the bread? The shelves are empty. Hi, thief, says a Ripper. Sort of, I'm a surgeon. Do you believe in divination, Barack? Of course. Can you see my future? I can. Go ahead, then. Ender T. Dying reduces your... Ah! Is that what that does? Dying reduces your max HP, so it gets easier and easier to die each time. I did not know that, so thank you. That is very helpful. You'll spill a ton of blood, Barack. Tremendous amounts. A river of blood, family blood, beloved blood. You will drown this town in blood, and soon, unless you trust me. So a bite of toast and you'll wave your hands and fix everything. Or do you take coin? Listen to me. You need to leave town. Now. If you must stay, lay low. Do nothing. The less you do, the less grief you'll bring to those around you. Abandon your schemes. I'll handle it on my own. It'll be glorious. You'll see. You're good at chin music, I'll give you that, but your actual words are bullshit. Now, what are you going to do? Whatever it takes. It's all going to hell, and soon. We're halfway there now. Just stay still. Trust me, will you? I'm your sister, your double, and I know what must be done. I know a great deal, Barack. The future is open to me. Prove it. Your life lessons will prove me right, but heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it with blood. Not buying it. Think you should get going. The mistress of the house is getting anxious.
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other way around.
Have you thought about what I told you? I had the strangest dream. What was it you were doing? No, yours. Don't you want to know what I dreamed of? Of horror, I'm sure. All dreams are prophetic, and since you dreamed it, you must have seen yourself spill blood. As for the details, spare me, my nerves are delicate. I'm not some monster myself. Are you sure it was prophetic? It was prophetic, no doubt about that. I'm a stepman, and we believe in fate. You can't run from fate. Okay. So there's the Changeling added to the list of people, along with Laura. I've been foretold I will spill river blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after. A lot of people will, actually. Okay, so now I can basically loot the rest of the house if I want. I still want to rest a little more, because I haven't had that much. I tried to rest for, what, like 2 hours and just got nowhere with it. It's only 13, so we'll try sleeping for 2 more hours, which will make it like 3 in the afternoon. Bring my exhaustion down significantly. It brings my health way back up. So that's pretty good. And then I can check the rest of this for anything useful.
100 years?
Nothing in there.
No. No.
Save.
Too much. 40?
There we go. Though I kind of need to be using some of the stuff I've got if I really want to make this work. Alright, so... Can I just... I wanted to just eat the fish. Alright, I'm going to take some stuff here. I'm going to leave that for now. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop the soap. And then I'm going to pick up the toast and eat it. And then... Is my soap still in the bag? Yes, okay. So let's put the leash in there for now, just for a moment, so I can put the fish over here and eat the fish. And then we'll get my soap and leash back. There, and now the hunger problem is fixed. And I can check the rest of these, see if there's anything at all worth taking, which there's not. So we're good. Okay, let's get out of here. Next thing on my list. Go deal with Bad Grief. Well, not Bad Grief, but with Bad Grief's injured companion. And while I'm here, let's go ahead and free up water, or free up space in my inventory by getting additional water bottles filled up. Oh, God. Finally we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Barack. Will you have me now? Wait, I seem to recognize your face. Don't you remember me, Colbone? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words, so will you have me now? You're an herb bride. We can't have a relationship. Your hands are so heavy. Shh, don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear, and it's no good. The tears in the dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. Relax, I'll be careful. I'm just checking if you're real. So will you have me now? Will we be joined forever? Were we lovers? Fine, I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am, Colbone. Segne dehe, or there'll be trouble. Don't worry. I turned because I heard footsteps and I thought somebody was chasing me because I'm not well liked right now. I was pretty sure someone was going to try and attack me. Okay, we're just going to keep moving here. Map. Okay. I mean, I could... Well, no, I don't want to do that. I was going to say I could use the bandages to heal myself, but I recovered all my health from sleeping, so I really don't need to do that. Okay. So head through this. Well, okay, I'm going to go this way. Sooner or later, we're going to have to go to Sabarov, but we're going to make that a little later if we can. Okay, for the most part, people are still leaving me alone, which is nice. Okay, do any of you have something I want that I'm willing to trade for? It's got immunity boosters. Those are kind of worth it to me. And I always ran out of those earlier, so maybe I will. Pocket watch is worth 7 to him. Those are worth 6. These are worth 2. Okay. You know what? Let's give him a little... Oh, there we go. That'll work. Accept. Doing it for 2 reasons. 1, the items are useful, and 2, they're freeing up inventory space, which I'm kind of starting to need. Marbles are 3, chestnuts are 2, beetles are 3, 2, and 2. And immunity boosters are 6. So 2, 2, and 2 for another immunity booster. Okay, I've got some inventory space now. How about you? Anything I want? Smoked fish. Food would be nice. And you'll trade it to me for 7. Morphine is 10. Well, that's 6. 9. For the fish, then it makes 2 extra, which is fine by me. Okay, because that starts to improve my reputation. Okay. How about the rest of you? Is there anything else I want from you guys? Could trade with you for another egg, which wouldn't be bad. Raisins are 3 and 3. Okay, I'll do that for another egg. Get those back. Poor thing, we still think you're good. You feel sorry for me? You're an angel. I do. Likewise. Tata brought kittens yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten? I'll think about it. I may be getting one of those later today, actually. Or actually, probably 2. 6 for those. Yeah, I'm going to trade you the 3 beetles in exchange for the morphine. You have a fingernail, but it's going to cost me 6, and I don't have enough for that at this point. But I can talk to you. On your way here, did you hear anything? Like a train? No, I haven't heard anything. Train's already 2 weeks late. Might as well starve soon. Uta bartered away all of her buttons for a lump of sugar yesterday. Unbelievable indeed. I'll keep my buttons. Okay. Alright, now I've got to get underway here again. So we're doing actually better than I thought I was going to be. I'm really glad I had that opportunity to trade some stuff. I'm actually going to kind of compress some of this, so I've got a better idea of exactly what's in my inventory and where it's all located. Okay. That worked out. I've got some extra food. I've got some decent stuff. I got more painkiller, which is going to be useful later. Managed to improve my reputation in at least one place. Let me look here. So no one cares about me. No one cares. No one cares. I'm hated in the Marrow. And the Atrium. Bridge Square. I'm hated in most of the lower areas, it looks like. Yeah, I'll be hated when I get there, but no one cares about me up this way, so it's safe for me to walk around up top. Seems the Barak prophecy is true, huh? Each Barak will spill a river of blood or drown the town in blood, maybe. The wording varies. So goes. So much death. I don't think you recognize me. I'm a Barak. He's got springs for 3. And peanuts for 2. So I can give him a charm for 6 and get the spring and the peanuts. I don't think I need a spring. Do I? I can't remember what's required. I think I do need a spring and a metal cog and maybe a chisel to fix the machine in the workshop, so I'm actually going to make that trade. Okay. Kind of trying to plan ahead and make things a little smoother going forward. Yeah, and there's another spring, so I didn't even need to. Go figure. Alright, that's fine. I think it was this house here. Yes, this is the one I need. Who are you? You still have a name? Same as you, I believe. Father threw his out. He's faceless now. Makes me kind of sad. Why'd he do that? Guess he did something bad. I wonder what. I don't think knowing would do you any good. But I'm curious. I would hate to lose my name. Same here. And now I have a scrap name. Good for trading. Okay, guys should be upstairs. I need to carve them up. I'm pretty sure he's upstairs. Don't have a lockpick. Don't have a lockpick. Don't have a lockpick. Nope, not upstairs. Guess he's downstairs. I could break into these rooms in a minute because I get a bloody lockpick off the guy. That's leave, which is not what I want to do. Don't have a lockpick. Come on, he's in one of these. Oh, follow the blood. There we are. And you are? A doctor from Bad Grief. Tell me what happened. One of ours got himself cut is what happened. Shiv stuck in his side. A lot of blood, see? At least he's breathing for now. Got water? No. Don't you forget to give him alcohol or powders, anything. Gotta kill the pain first. Twitchy man, this one. He'll flop around like a fish. Powders. You have no idea how to perform an operation. But you got something to cut with? The damn thing's stuck deep. Tried to get it out with a knife. Didn't work. Need those special knives. Scalpels? Yes, idiots, I do have a scalpel. Now shut up so I can work. No, we were doing God's work. Who did away with old Barak? Shabnak, that's who, so we tracked the man-eater. Then all the step trash poured in, yelling that she's no Shabnak. They took out shivs, 10 of them on 2. You slaughtered a living woman? We avenged Barak. Piecework himself grabbed her. Don't you glare at me like that. Come on, help the man. Can't you see he's about dead? Do what Bad Grief said. Some doctor he sent us. Bad Grief told me to search his stomach for anything he doesn't... shut up, I'm on it. I won't let the guy just die. Although it's not giving me the option to give him painkillers, so we're just doing this. It was in his stomach, wasn't it? Yeah, whatever. Scalpel. And that's just going to get dropped. Drain the blood. Hey, I can hear him breathing now. All normal. What is this, a splinter? Clearly not from around here. This is a local tradition. We don't keep knives. They might call it cutlery, but it sure ain't for cutting. Godless beasts who fear neither life nor death make these disposables. They jab once, then it breaks. All about observing the custom. The custom has nothing to do with breaking shivs, asshole. It's about not cutting bodies at all. And then this, which I want. Okay, so it gave me the bloody lock pick, so really all I need to do then is move some stuff around. There. And now I have blood. And I think my inventory is 100% full again. Yep. Money! I had a tourniquet. I kind of want the tourniquet, but I don't have room for it. And I don't think I want it that bad. I have a bandage. Alright, let's get out of here. Hi. Look around Barak at this abandoned house. Of course it's abandoned. Those thugs wouldn't be here otherwise. Have you secured all you need to survive? I'm managing for now. I hardly urge you mimic those two, but times are dire, and what you need you may find lurking in empty houses such as these. And if the owner should return abruptly, you were neither first nor last criminal here. You mean to say I could pin the blame on those two, right? Exactly. 'Tis your life at stake, and things are merely things that you might then repay. You are indeed a doctor, Barak. Quite so, a doctor, not a burglar. Plus, my inventory is full. Surgery is done, the shiv is out. Bad Grief's henchmen were looking for a Shabnak. By testing women with fire. That's what piecework got his just desserts for. And I'm desperate. I can find all I need in someone's house. The rest about picking locks and shutting up my conscience. Yep. Pretty much. So, look at my map here. Governor in charge of the investigation. Selling a revolver. Surgery's done. The shiv is out. So at this point, I'm going to head down to Grief again. Chat with him about what happened, and then I'll probably try to do this again, and then by that time we're going to be running low on whatever, and we'll go talk to Sabarov. Do any of you have something I want to trade for? It's got more immunity boosters, which would be nice. Just they're expensive. They cost 8. Well, I've got 2 of those, and they're taking up a lot of inventory, so fine. And you have tweezers and kashk. And you've got, what? Fingernail for 6. I actually can get that now, I think. Yeah, 4 and 2 for a fingernail, accept. I need to start trying to collect more of those. I don't want to use them yet, but at least I have them. And we'll fill up on water. Just to get the bottle out of my inventory. Oh, that's right, though. I've got so much at this point, it's not going to reduce it anymore. And blood, okay. Okay, look at my map. Where am I and where am I going? Right. This way? Yeah, okay. Now I've got some idea where I'm headed. Okay. I have to take some roundabout pathways here, but we can keep moving the way I want to move. I'm going to leave those for now. I don't have enough inventory space to really worry about it. Wait, I just took a wrong turn, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. We'll just go out this way. Are you going to try and punch me? Nope. Okay. Superstition. Neither thief nor murderer. You do well to remember that. Barter is a sacred tradition. You understand that it's not objects at all. Not about objects. I won't trade the man who's burdened conscience. Why poison my own fate? Don't worry, you won't. Fair enough. Okay, I know that one. It's just him explaining why they won't trade with me. Because they all hate me. And will continue to do so until I start fixing people at the hospital. Okay. How? Why? Curse this air, this mind-numbing odor. What do we do now? Did you do this? No. It was a tweer-addled mob. The steppe is in bloom and people get crazed, but never before was it this bad. But what for? In the morning, people screamed about a steppe abomination, that it left no footprints and had bones for legs, but now look, it's only a girl. A steppe girl, sure, but alive. But bones, can't you plainly see it's just a normal girl? Don't you know how it goes? Get her, one screams, and the rest crowd without hesitation, especially in the night, especially with their minds intoxicated. Not everyone can think for themselves. It's easier to just do as you're told. Shrewd. And depressing, but there it is. Okay. Alright, so I'm just about back to... I'm like halfway back. I might have to use that fingernail to get around, depending on how long this all takes. Nope, keep going. It'd be really nice if I can get to my freaking workshop. So if I can go there, then I can deposit a bunch of stuff. Move along or I'll scream. Why are you all so angry? Have I wronged you in some way? You're a cold-blooded murderer. You killed our protector. You're a walking clue, fella. Bloody clothes, foreign face, and you stink like a railroad. Rumor has it that's where the murderer hid. Were you trying to escape? Skip town? Protector? Who are you talking about? You know who. Move along, I said. I have nothing to talk to you about. And stop glaring. I'm not afraid of you. I'll scream. Why don't you then? Go ahead. Yeah, everybody hates me. I'm all alone in the world. Okay, getting close. Oh shit, they're attacking. Oh, come on, I didn't get... Knock it off! I'm not here to fight you, and I'm running. Get my stamina back up, and we'll keep moving. Yeah, we're close. This will be bad grief right here. Okay. And we're fine. Maybe I'll use that bandage after all. Free up some inventory space. I don't particularly want to get beaten to death on my way to the town hall after this. Yeah, no. no. I'm not going to use it unless my health drops low enough that I need it to save me, because if I can keep it for when I'm, like, infected, that would be ideal.
City boy bit off more than he can chew. Won't end well.
Let us rest on the mountain, oh, let us rest by the river. That's the song your people sing when times are hard, isn't it? How's piecework? Assume we kicked the bucket? Nope, I patched piecework back together. Cub, my friend, you didn't mess around in school, huh? And to hell with Stack, let him sulk. He only makes it worse for himself. So what's the plan now? Plan is to live. Live and breed and thieve and leave. What'd you find inside piecework? Just curious. This. Your men are fond of shivs, huh? Even an incendiary bullet would be less cruel. Well, that's people for you. I've been wondering what our kind townsfolk fashioned those little barbs from. You see. This explains who broke into Warehouse 8 last week. The thread unravels. I'll make a note of this. If you find more shivs, bring them to me. Don't give them to the kids, even if they offer bullets. I know. I've been offered a good deal. So I'll buy lockpicks from you. I could buy a knife from you for $1,200, but I'm not doing that. You'll pay me $600 for the pocket watch, and $260 for the scalpel. I don't really want to sell that to you, though. I can kind of use those at the moment. Okay, does anybody else need to talk to me about anything? You do, apparently. Ah, so you're a trained surgeon. Good, this is good. Shame that your esteemed degree is of no help to me. What do you need, Gramps? How do I put it? I have a certain need, but now that old Barak is dead, no one can help me out, including his son. Don't even offer. Why can't I help? The kin has not accepted you yet. You are Barak's son, but sharing blood is not enough. Supposedly you're a Manku by birth, but in truth you aren't. You went away to study, who knows where, leaving your people behind. Old folk don't appreciate that. Will the kin accept you at all? A Manku. Does this word mean anything to any of you still? I'm not a stepman, but I do know that among your lot only Mankus can become butchers, wise men, or surgeons, because they know the lines. Is that what you call it? The art of understanding the world? The lines? Yes, the lines. And that's why you and I have nothing to talk about yet. You may know how to wield a scalpel, but you don't know the lines, and in this town no one would trust you to cut a body before you comprehend the world's design, so you can't help me out. Who are you, anyway? I'm Var. I have a business, an unusual one. Your father used to deliver certain goods to me. Now I came to ask about Grief. He's a bandit after all, a law unto himself, but turns out he's too little delivered to cross this particular boundary. What kind of business? I buy blood and organs, body components, human components. What for? You're no Manku, you wouldn't understand. Forget it. Forgotten already. Bad Grief remembers me while I'm useful anyway, not that he's much help. Broken step taboo have cut a body open. This town does not provide the best working environment for a surgeon, and this Var claims to have done business with my father. He buys organs. Okay, so they still want me to go check with this dude. But beyond that, it's time to go talk to Sabrov, so that's pretty much what I'm down to now. Other than that, I'm rather well stocked on everything, so let's go save. And then we'll get out of here. Alright, so it's back out this way, I believe. Yeah. Nope, wait. Hold on. Get myself turned around here. It is this way. Yeah, right there. Entrance is just tucked way behind the building. Okay, now I need to go all the way to the other side of the station here. I'm gonna go ahead and drink that. Because if I do get cornered, I'd rather have my stamina at max. Time is it now? 17:55. So that's almost 6 o'clock in the evening. I've got time. I'm doing okay on stamina or on exhaustion levels. I've got a decent amount of food still left. Got plenty of water in case I need to bring any of that down, so I'm in a good position. It won't take me 6 hours to get to Saburov. Okay, now what in the world am I supposed to do here? Like, this is where they told me to go to look for this kid and give him the leash if I find him. If I feel like he needs to be punished. But I don't see the kid anywhere. Oh, there he freaking is. Hi.
The worst is yet to come.
Look at you, feeling better? But the town's not too welcoming, is it? Don't worry, the steppe is wide, it can hide anyone. What brings you here? Who are you? Why do you ask? Tell me straight, were you the one who poisoned the dogs? All lies, I'm a good, kind soul. Explain yourself. The soul and a halves are the real punks, and Notkin is the worst. And punks deserve to suffer, right? But you can't hurt them. They just wipe the blood away and keep going. So you need to hit him where it does hurt. Right in the heart. Make him see how it feels. Hit them where it hurts, huh? I think they were right. This world doesn't need people like you. It doesn't need people who can't think for themselves either. Grab him, they command, and you bite down right away. Let me go, old man. Be a good boy. Fine, you've convinced me. Wonderful, so off you go. By the way, if you need anyone to confirm that you only arrived this morning and couldn't have murdered anyone last night, just say the word. I'll run to Saburov and testify. Yes, that would be useful, actually. Wait for me by the town hall. I guess. Dog killer is the doghead who saw me at dawn. He'll testify my alibi. We'll meet by the wall. I wonder what Notkin will think of this. He probably won't like it very much, but... Look at my map now. But at the same time, though, I'm kind of like... The kid did something terrible, probably should be punished, but it shouldn't be these kids who are doing it, because that just results in a whole... That's how feuds happen, you know? The dogs do something terrible to the soul and a halves, the soul and a halves do something terrible to the dogs, and they keep getting revenge back and forth, and nothing ever gets solved. Plus, he was talking about putting the kid 6 feet under, which is a little much. Okay, so we'll go talk to Notkin and the soul and a halves, get that one resolved, and then from there, hopefully he'll take his leash back, because I really don't want that on me. And then I can go to the town hall with Saburov, and we'll find out what happened from there. Am I still on the right track? Yeah, okay. I get so easily turned around in this game, which is kind of the point, but... Back here. Jester thinks you're a decent sort, and he's not the only one, so behold, we solemnly grant you this leash. It means you're always welcome here, and that you may even get your own half one day. Not everyone does. Don't go singing my praises just yet. I let your prisoner go. You let him go? If I am to replace my father, here ends your first lesson. This changes nothing. Keep the leash, but for now, go. I need to think. You'll understand why one day, boy. Okay, so what a twist. I robbed the soul and a halves of their revenge, but somehow they're thankful for this. Sweet! And I still have the leash. Okay, let's save the game. Anybody else need to talk to me? No. So it looks like we're okay. Alright. Let's be on our way then. time to go to Sabarov. Now, I could try to play it safe and use a fingernail to get up there, but I think I'm going to just try and walk it. 1839. Okay, so it's approaching 7 o'clock at night. Right? 1900 hours is... Yeah, because you subtract 12 from whatever the number is. So right now it's like 6:42. 6:45. Which gives me 7 hours. Or, I'm sorry, 5 hours to get to the town hall. Which is fine. I don't think I can trade with him, right? Oh, I can. Kids will apparently trade with me. But I don't really think I need another bar of soap right now. Tragedian. This thirst keeps driving down toward my death. Don't be foolish, I am the one dying of thirst. Indeed. See me act out your fate, dear fool. Help! Someone help! This thirst is soon to kill me. It's just bad acting. I'm not emotional like that. No, 'tis hard to tell with you, but if you think yourself so smart, do say what happens next. I don't know. You die, my friend, that's how it ends. Water's all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip then from fountain spouts, from barrel bungs. A bottle is all you need. Here, have one. Thanks for the bottle, foolish man. I'm fine. 1, 2, and 1 and 2. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air in the fall dies before he sees it all. Nice poem. You write that yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When you last sleep, circles around your eyes, the wheezing, just observing facts. You an outsider? I'm a local, just been away for a while. Mom says that while Tweer, chickenpox, crowberry, swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours or your head will explode. No explosions here, but our brains do get less oxygen in the fall around here. Huh? Are you a doctor or something? I hate doctors. Mom says all doctors are slackers and frauds, even old Barack. Yes, I'm a doctor. Ooh, you have stuff I want. Costly, though. 6 for a nail. Yeah, I want the nail. 7 for the fish. 10 for morphine. Yeah, that's fine. What I have is fine. Thank you for the fingernail. Journal. Gorkin water's polluted to quench thirst. Off search for water barrels and fountains. Yeah, nothing I didn't already know. Thank you. Okay, we're actually right on track here. Gonna head right through here. Nope, I'm good. And we'll head left up this way. Sorry, look at my map one more time. Okay, so I'm pretty much where I want to be. If I just veer right on this street here. Let's see, you're a step guy. You're not going to attack me, so we're fine. Trust is too low to trade. And what's the deal going on over here? What you looking at? Get lost. We got him first. Who is he? Don't you see? Barak the turncoat, Isidor's son himself. You lost your mind? He has nothing to do with this. Oh, yes, he does. The whole town's saying he did it. Done what, you idiots? The bastard put his own dad 6 feet under, so what you looking at? Get lost or you're next. I'm Artemia Barak, not this man, and I didn't kill my father. I hate that it does that. I ran before any of them should have been able to get to me, and yet they're still able to smack me and turn me around. Alright, we're fine. This is why I spent all that time drinking water to build my stamina up. There. That ought to do the trick quite nicely. Let's see. What was that one? Dog-eared boy didn't come. No witness as expected. So he is still a little pain in the ass, isn't he? Okay. Don't go in there, buddy. If you do, you won't come out. Why not? Because Saburov will seize you first, just like he did the rest, and investigate your guilt later. I know what I'm guilty of, and it's not what he's worried about. Although, at least they'd feed you in jail. You'd have a chance to rest and wait it out until the birds stop squawking and return to their nests. Poet then? No wonder no one seized you. Seems like Saburov isn't inclined to listen to any explanations. He'll just throw me in jail, no questions asked. Should I still risk it? Of course. I don't have anything else going on. And I've got 5 hours to kill until daylight. Well, actually not till daylight, until midnight when the new day kicks over. Okay.
The barber's leading the gang. Some barber.
I'm listening. I'm Artemy Barak. Ah, the patricide. You've spared me the trouble of hunting you down. You there, seize him. Take him to number 3. I think it's free. Strike if you will, but here. Okay, now I have a bed and food. Okay, but I need to make room for some stuff again here, don't I? Alright, let's move some things around a little bit. So, we'll make room for smoked meat first, and pemmican. And then, how am I looking on hunger? Hunger's building, so we'll eat the smoked meat. Actually, I'm gonna eat the smoked fish first, actually. Could still use a little more, so we'll use some more of the meat. And then I'm gonna drink some water, which takes care of that. And then we'll put the toast in my inventory as well. Okay, now we're good. And I can knock until somebody comes by and talks to me. Okay, I'm going to explain how this works, and you're going to listen. All suspects get locked up while investigation is ongoing. That'll happen in the morning. You can scream, shout, run around in circles, bang on doors all you want. Morning is when you get out, and not a moment sooner. You've got food and water, now wait. Look, you're obviously not an uncharitable man. Maybe you'd like I need to go talk to the governor. If you need to, you will, in the morning. Do you even get to sleep tonight? Do you think I'm stupid? I know what you're up to. It's called weaseling. You figure there must be a way out, and you're trying to wind me up, find the right approach, right? I'm not that kind of person. Look, you aren't coming out of that cell a moment before the order's given. Period. Except under a shroud, maybe. The walls and doors won't break down, so don't even try it. Got a cot? Use it. You'll want to be refreshed tomorrow for the investigation. My father is dead, and here you are. Yep, that's fine. So now we can sleep for 19, 20, 21, 22, 23... I think I have a dream at this point, actually, with the rat guy on top of the ruins. Yep. Quite the sleeper, human. I need to rest. Exactly. You'll sleep your whole life away if you're not careful. Time and tide, tarry for no man. Remember, quality proverb. Life is a dream. While you dream, the town lives. Someone out there waits for you. This very moment. Perhaps they wait in vain. Is my hint clear? Don't be surprised if you wake up and find every train has left the station. I'm not easily shaken, little critter. See, here I am talking to you like this is all normal. Basically, it's just their way of saying, make sure you take care of stuff during the day, because if you don't, you might not get another chance. Okay, and then go back to sleep, I think. Oh, nope, we're good. Turns out you're innocent, they got the culprit, everyone else is free to go. They got the culprit? Who is it? Think anyone tells me that kind of thing? If someone's free to go, they aren't a suspect anymore, right? So the culprit must have been caught. It's called logic. Although, maybe they weren't. Not my place to know. My orders were to let the big one go. The master vouched for you. I have no master. Big Vlad. And it is now 8 o'clock. That's not right, is it? Yeah, 8 o'clock. On day 1 still. Okay. Save. And all this, I think, is still blocked off. Yep, no one to talk to, which is fine. Except the kid by the door. Master says you're doing well. He said, with each hour, fewer and fewer people think he's the murderer. He said, tell him that I want to talk. Let him come to the lump right away. What for? If he's summoning you, you must go. No dawdling, he said. Okay. The high and mighty of this town have finally taken notice of a Barak. The witch hunt is over. I can now go out safely. And time moves forward while I sleep. This way I may skip some events. On the other hand, if I have nothing to do, sleeping is a good way to move things forward. Should listen to well-intentioned advice next time, or should I? I didn't really miss out on anything, so it's fine. Let's see. What other things are still open here? Home Sweet Home welcomed me with its knives honed. What does this mean? So there's something there. Broken Step Taboo. So this is going to be me needing to come into my inheritance and become a Menku. Says there's a thief in her house. I'm not sure what the other half of that one was. And Laura's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy as I'd hoped. Still, I can stay at her place. Something else on there. Alright, in the meantime, the lump. Only now, no one's going to try and kill me on the way. Yay me. Hunger's fine. Health's still down a bit, but it'll come back over time. I'm not that worried about it. Don't really have anything you want. I think I'm okay for now. Let's just go to the lump. Whew, okay, how about you? No. I'm okay. No one cares about me in the gut. And the lump is to the left, yeah? Yeah. No, I don't have room for any of that. That's definitely something I'm missing right now very much. Those extra pockets, man. Those are so nice to have. Okay.
To my daughter. Let her lead the way.
That familiar old face. You know, I remember what your esteemed father looked like when he was young. I am, after all, only 15 years younger. He was a very decent person. He had a real spine. Boz Vlad, I'm honored. Welcome home, my dear boy. Welcome home. The reception was rather lukewarm, though, wasn't it? It's fine. I expected this. I'm getting reports you're a villain, my boy. A murderous villain. My people are upset that they couldn't do you in. They're an ugly mob, aren't they? So small-minded. Animals, beasts, swine. At least you slipped away. Perhaps I should stand up for you. They are a mob, sure, but they're not swine. You don't think they're beasts? You've treated this town's common folk like cattle for years. Do you expect me to just take your side? They aren't. That's more like it. An independent lad, just like your father. He despised patronage, too. Always by himself. Wouldn't even take my advice. Wouldn't bow to anyone. Shame. Supple backbone can be useful. Can improve the situation for everyone. Do you know who killed him? Not you, that much I know, but we'll find out. Soon enough. Soon enough. Are you running an investigation, then? My power is immense, boy, have you forgotten? Everything you see here is mine. The whole Bull enterprise, the abattoir, the factory, the warehouses, the station. This town's veins are my reins. Its meat and bones my throne. I am the master, and I expect to be obeyed. You don't own me, Booze. At least take my advice. I'm always eager to help Isidore's son. Stay here a while, don't go out. My house is big, plenty of space. If you need anything, just call the servants. I'll consider it. Okay, so we can add Big Vlad and Alexander Saburov to our list. And that's about it, I think. At this point, it's basically rest until the end of the day. Money. Because there's nothing else to do. I don't, unless I want to spend 3,000, which I don't have. So we'll sleep until, that'll be 23:38. They'll build our hunger up a bit, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna save, because it's just before midnight, so now if I leave, by the time I get to the theater, it'll probably be about midnight, which is when the new play will be ready to be performed. I guess I go around the backside here. No, I'm good. Oh, still not far enough. God, this place is confusing. Okay. Well, if it wasn't going to be midnight before, it sure as hell will be now. Right, okay. That'll work. And apparently it's still safe outside at night right now, too, which is weird. Day one is actually very relaxed compared to the rest of the game. Very foreboding, lots of people to get to know, but it's like there's no infection. There is a brief period of time where people are trying to punch you in the face, but even that doesn't last too long. Ugh. The day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed, but sleep is not the only option. Certain events will unfold at night. New pantomime rehearsed at the theater. 7 people dead, 3 of them missing in the last 24 hours.
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed at the theater.
Okay, so map. Can drink to father's memory in the broken heart. Yeah, that's as far as that goes. So let's go hit up the theater pantomime first. Every night an odd performance is held in the theater. Yep, it sure is.
Please welcome the actor, Artemi Burach. Let us examine him. The will is present. Emotions, sure, there are emotions. Intellect, Well, no one expected a miracle. Not from this specimen. He's no true human, but a larva. Just like all the larvae we've seen here lately. Pardon me, I shouldn't have been so rude. You are, after all, the star of the show.
How should I act then?
Here's some advice. Actually, the only advice that matters. Try not to die. Ever. Do you understand? Like, never ever. At all. Or it'll turn bad. Not just for you, but for all of us.
And why is that?
It would wound the world. Irreversibly. And the world, it's not in the best shape as it is. So I'd kindly ask you to do your very best. Work hard. Take care of yourself.
Where are the other two? The bachelor and the girl?
They're waiting for you to exit the scene. They want to learn about their fates as well.
You know the future? What's mine then?
Oh, I can't help but pity you. Look, there will be a happy ending. You'll even believe that you've won. No guilty conscience either. So relax, man of fate. Next.
What do you mean?
Next. I had several paths and liked none. One had me as a beast man, another as a hunchback. The third, as the indentured servant of some outside force.
Our theatre has seen better days. The repertory is getting stale. Some play over and over again. It's beginning to get on my nerves. What play is it? It's about death. Hot on its trail, so to speak. I've already tried to stage this study once, but it didn't work out. The acting was bad. No one understood what they were playing. How can you be a Cain or a Burach or sinister Katrina if you don't walk the paths? No one grasped the characters. This time it will be different. I used to act out old step rights here when I was a kid. We have a ton of step theatre costumes in the storeroom, especially those wicked birds, Moo, Shuboon, the ones that symbolize death. Do step people like to play with death? Well, Shuboon is not a mask of death, it's actually more about life. Curious, but I'm not interested in costumes. I'm interested in showing the authentic relationship of man and death. Stage props are unneeded for that. What one needs is a method. What method? I want full authenticity. I will move the play outside, into the streets. Actors play out real events while being in the middle of them. The audience doesn't know they're in a play. The actors that they're being watched. Such is my method. What's the point? The actor must understand how to work death. I'm not making this one for the audience, but for the actors themselves. Their inner world is the stage, their worldview, hence the unusual methods. Unusual and rough. It's the theatre of cruelty. Just how rough are we talking here? Look, I do what the subject demands of me. I'll set your tasks gradually and uncover the methods step by step, else you'll sabotage the process. You're here for an audition after all, aren't you? I'm not an actor, from what I can tell. I'm one of the people your actors will play, person directly involved in the events. Okay. Got my map here. Dead item shop is open. Alright. Let's go take a look at the dead item shop. I don't really think he'll have much I want, but I can go visit. So here's my plan at this point. I'm going to go to the dead item shop. Then I'm going to go to the Broken Heart. Maybe I'll have my conversation there and finish whatever it is I'm supposed to talk to there. Or I might just save it, but I'm about to the point where I need to call it an episode. It's been 2.5 hours here, and my throat is starting to wear out a little bit, so I need to maybe worry about the rest of my day here soon. Hang on, right. There he is. Dead item shop. And a dead guy. Broken ampule, bloody bandage, money. I wish I could stack lockpicks, but I can't. Ah, my fellow traveler. I suspect this is not the last time we chat. I recognize you, Sir Merchant. I dabble in buying and selling, but I've no use for coins, though I often find I have two to rub together. I collect things that are old, broken, discarded, dead items, memories, Husks and husks of memories. Traces, as I call them. So you're a rag and bone man. It's good work. When a rag and bone man does the rounds, no door stays shut. Who keeps useless junk? Everyone's happy to see me. Everyone trusts me. It makes for a peaceful harvest. Good luck with that. Okay, so he'll trade me a fish for 16 or canned food for 17. The what I've got, the broken ampules, I got 3 of those. That's 12 right there, and that's 18, which is enough for the canned food, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do. Did I just drop it? I sure did. How big is canned food? 4? Well, that's a little aggravating. Let me look at my hunger's pretty high. All right, we'll eat the toast then. That gives me some more stuff I can free up space with. Let's do that, and then I can pick up the canned food and put that there. I might even be able to... No, now I'm 1 away. I was going to say I could try to do something to pick up that last lockpick, but... I think I'm probably good for now. Okay. Let's go to Broken Heart. Must be 1 in the morning. Yep, sure is. She'll give me needles, safety pins. Let's see, everyone's losing their minds. Hell, they'll start looking for ghosts and boogeymen soon. Shubnaks don't exist. It's just the damn tweer blooming making our heads swim. Agreed. Oh, apparently talking to people can improve your reputation. Hi, kitty. Okay, head this way across the bridge, then hang a right from there. Okay. Can pretty much just follow the roads and we'll get there. Another tragedy inn. Is this your money, sir? I think you dropped your purse. Is this some kind of test of character? Save money, sir. You'll need all you can get. An optimist, I see. Alas, today is not the day for commerce. Suspicious folk from out of town are outlawed, but there's a shop that deals in stolen loot, stood among the warehouses, trading with all sorts and no regard for reputation, so you may find use for money yet. Just the kind of place I'm looking for. I have no idea how much he just gave me. Ooh. Marbles and a package. I don't want to leave that. Do I want to eat the canned food? I mean, my hunger is almost at half. Yeah, okay. There we go. Not too bad. I'm just going to hold on to it for now. I'll open it up later, because who knows what's going to be in it. I really need to get access to my workshop. And you aren't saying anything. Okay. Nose itches. getting there. Should be it right over here. Yep, Broken Heart. Okay. Wander in here. Save my game at the clock, and I think I'm going to call it because my throat's wearing out, like I said. And we finished day 1, so it's a good start. Our inventory is very full. We just need to get access to our workshop, and then we can deposit a bunch of stuff. Probably have some things that I can save for later. Plenty of things I can trade with. I've got some extra eggs and pemmican and food on hand that I could stash away. I think I'm doing better than I did the first time around, which is kind of the goal. So we'll play it smarter, make some different choices, and see if we can't get to the end this time. So anyway, thanks so much for everybody who tuned in live, as well as anybody else who's watching the video later. You guys are all awesome, and I'm glad to be back. Feels good to be playing again. Last week's break was nice, but it's good to be back. Alright, so I'll see everybody next week, and should be normal videos resuming as usual Monday through Friday. So I'll see you guys when I see you, I guess. Catch you later.